clothes he wears don't change too much at all. Straw hat in the spring, felt hat in the fall. His favorite things to do, roping calves and tripping steers. He can take the heat, he's cowboy cool. Cowboy cool, straight's the way he shoots. Cowboy cool, his roots are in his boots. He might break a bone or two, but never the golden rule. His mama let her baby grow up to be cowboy cool. He'll show up down in Houston the first of every March, and Vegas in December. His Wranglers pressed and starched, trying to break 8 seconds and change the swing in his loop. He can take the heat, he's cowboy cool. Cowboy cool, straight's the way he shoots. Cowboy cool, roots are in his boots. He might break a bone or two.
So with a classic car, you have 2 choices. Get it perfect, or just get it on the road. Well, there'll be guys that argue that those are not the only 2 choices. And I do have a 3rd choice for you. But for the rest of us that just want to get out and enjoy them, dude, just get out and enjoy it. Just get it on the road and get out and enjoy it. We love hanging around this old wagon. Now, she needs a bath, and I'm about to give her one, but love this old wagon. To be perfectly honest, I really like driving the old wagon. And it's kind of an unsuspecting little sleeper. Let's take a look at it for the folks that have not actually seen this wagon. So it's a 1968 Ford Ranch wagon. And honestly, if you look at it, so you can see it behind me here. If you look at it, it really doesn't look that menacing, you know? All part of the master strategy. Anyway, it's 331, little Ford Windsor engine, 5-speed transmission, because, well, it's got to have 3 pedals or it's not cool. Sorry, not sorry. Little Ford 9-inch back there. It's actually 4-linked. Still got to do some stuff to the front suspension to make it dialed in perfect, but it's really, really very, the looks of it is very, you could easily underestimate this wagon. And of course, we can't forget our baby, Legacy, sitting here under covered storage. And as you've seen, we're getting Betty White ready to go back in there. Bonnie has given up the ghost on us here, and we'll be putting Betty White in there. Isn't that car gorgeous? I love that car. Betty White will be in there for the Georgia race, definitely. I'm not sure about the Knoxville race. Chances are it will still be in there for Knoxville, but I don't know. There's some logistic issues I got to work out with Knoxville race because of drag week and getting the car to Knoxville, and there's some logistical things to work out there. I think Betty White will still be in the car for Knoxville. It's kind of a, but October, we are headed to the South Carolina Motorplex. The South Carolina Motorplex, in that area around there, has a large veteran presence. A lot of veterans are in Nieces. And we're going to do the best we can to represent the veterans very hard in Nieces and I believe I'm saying that right. I'm going to call it Nieces. If it's not right, it's not right. But it's near Orangeburg, the South Carolina Motorplex, and we're going to do our very best to represent veterans very hard at that race. So we're going to do everything we can to have Pocahontas ready to go in the car. Now, I'm not going to lie. We've been plagued with some engine problems and some suspension problems and stuff for a while. We're getting ready to do our third engine this season, and we've changed the suspension 5 times, I think, all in efforts to get into that top 5 in points. In order to find the limits, I have intentionally pushed things a little further than they should have went, and man, I almost feel like I've been a professional engine killer with this car.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little engines. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little engines. Uh-oh, sorry, that one was a half-breed. 7 little, 8 little, 9 little engines. 10 little engine boys.
But Pocahontas is going to change all that. We've learned a lot. I've found the boundaries of where I can go with certain things, and these little engines didn't die in vain. They have been used as research, and Pocahontas gonna be a bad bitch. Pocahontas gonna be a bad bitch. But other than going out for a quick cruise in the wagon this morning and grabbing breakfast, what's on the agenda for today? Well, 2 things are on the agenda for today. First, we're gonna pull the street motor out of the Cougar. First, the street motor comes out of the Cougar. Ignore that bad mistake right there, and just look at the goodness here. First off, the street motor comes out of the Cougar and gets ready for the race motor to go in tomorrow. Take a look at a few of the things we still need to do to the Cougar. One, I got to sort out the wheel and tire package. I have different front wheels, little skinny front runners. There's some weirdness with the rules with drag week, and it may cause me not to be able to run these. I got to investigate that a little more. Outside is mostly done. I do have to put a rear view mirror on it. I did not realize that till I read the rules for the class we were supposed to race in. They require a rear view mirror. Bastards. So inside, not a lot is done, and a lot still needs to be done. The seats are there, they're in the console. I've got a brand new roller carpet there, boxes and boxes full of parts. I still got to get a dash pad for it, again, per their rules. Probably going to change the steering wheel just because I got something cooler to go on it. But it's interiors, it's not as bad as it looks. Outside, it's pretty much done. I still have to get the tail lights working, which I gotta have tail lights and turn signals, so I gotta get those working. All the front lights do work. I have to get a full exhaust under it. So there is a handful of things still to be done. Not a ton, but stuff still needs to be done. But I will say this, the car is actually starting to look freaking killer. Yeah, it's really coming together. It's gonna be something cool to see this on drag week. If y'all are in the area, hey, stop by and say hey. Second, we've been giving Miss Betty White a bath here and getting her ready. That's a strange sentence to say. Wow. I don't know, I thought Miss Betty White could use a little. So she is ready. I'm waiting on our new King bearings to get here. I just quickly smacked the cylinders with a little dingle ball hone and cleaned it up. Gonna put new bearings in it and we're gonna put it back together. Keep in mind, she is our backup motor because it is a stock bore, stock stroke. This is a 390, 100% 390. This is our backup motor. This is one that always comes in to save the day for us when we're trying experiments with other stuff that doesn't quite work out. Miss Betty White comes around and saves our day. So, Georgia, she'll be there for Georgia. Anybody wants Betty White's autograph, come by and see me. So y'all stay tuned. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share some of these videos. I know this was kind of a short, nothing little video, but this video is here for one reason: to tell you that in the next few days there'll be videos coming on reassembly of Betty White. There'll be videos coming on getting the race engine and all put in the Cougar and tuned and dialed in. So there's going to be some really good content coming over the next few days for the next week. Also, there is another YouTube channel that I am not going to mention because, well, honestly, I don't know if they have a good sense of humor or not. But there's a YouTube channel, and this old man and his son do a lot of street shenanigans, as they like to refer to them. Now, they have between them right now a Fox body Mustang and a Malibu. And they like to do what they call slow car street action, I think is how he phrased it. And he's talking about getting some stuff together with some street cars. Well, we may be about 9 hours apart. My wagon could make the drive.
We now conclude our scheduled broadcasts for today. Thank you for joining us, and be sure to be with us again tomorrow. Good night.